Most people are deadlifting wrong, and it's causing them to get injured or leave some serious gains on the table. It's a simple exercise, but it took me years to refine my technique and figure out the best formulas to help you identify the weak points in your body. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what you need to work on and where to start to build a resilient lower back and total body strength. First, the deadlift is not a lift, it's a push. If deadlifts hurt your lower back, you're probably doing too much pull and not enough push. Don't pick the weight up with your arms and back, lock yourself in and push the world away from you. Think of it more as a leg press. You leverage your powerful legs instead of putting all the work through your spine. You don't need to pinch your shoulder blades back, exaggerate a proud chest, or try to pull a weight up off the ground. Instead, think of your arms as hooks attaching that weight to your body. Once you're braced and locked in, all you need to do is stand up. I'll get to how I like to teach the brace a little bit later. The other common mistake here is to pull the bar up and back to squeeze your back muscles. If you look closely, you'll see how much it increases the range of motion and puts you in a weaker position. If this is what you struggle with, try the snatch grip deadlift or the deficit deadlift. The deficit deadlift increases the range of motion and forces you to push more into the ground. A trap bar is also a good option for this with or without a deficit. You'll notice immediately that you start pushing more with your legs, which strengthens your legs and will transfer to your deadlift. The snatch grip deadlift also does this, but the added bonus is the flared upper body position, which literally forces you to stop squeezing back and pulling as much through your arms. I personally like the idea of coaching without coaching. So instead of giving you 1,000 cues to remember, I'd rather you picked an exercise that forced you into better positions to retrain your brain and your body mechanics without you thinking about it. Now that's how to lift the bar, but a lot of people are messing up before they even get to lift the bar. So it's time to look at the setup. If you feel deadlifting your lower back, you're either doing one of three things: bar placement, body position, or what we've already covered, too much pull, not enough push. If your deadlift looks more like a two-part lift, the bar is too far forwards. For every inch the bar moves forwards away from you, the stress on your lower back increases by about 10 to 20%. It's subtle and you might not see it at first, but you'll definitely feel it. Your hips rise early, you don't use as much of your legs, and the load goes into your lower back. So even if you're thinking push not pull from earlier, the setup ruins your ability to do it properly. But we all come in different shapes and sizes, so how do you work out where the bar should be placed? Lift the bar and hold it at mid-shin. Even if you've set things up incorrectly, giving yourself the time here will let you feel it immediately. I set up too far forwards, so now I find my balance point where I feel stable. This may look a little different to you depending on your body shape, but you will find a spot where you feel balance and the weight is distributed through the middle of your foot. But that's not all. We need to ingrain this into your brain. So you do the paused rep, then place the bar back on the ground, then lift it all the way up to the top. Technically, you're doing a quarter rep, then a full rep. You'll feel strong and stable, and if you've timed it right, the bar shouldn't smash your knees or shins. 3 to 5 sets of 3 to 5 reps is all you need to nail this position. But even if you found the perfect position for the bar over your foot, you might still have the wrong position with your body over the bar. If your hips are too low and the bar is directly under or slightly in front of your shoulders, your knees will get in the way. You might feel balance on your feet, but you'll be weak. The perfect spot is having the barbell directly under your shoulder blades. This applies across all people and all deadlift variations, whether it's sumo, deficit, trap bar, snatch grip, long legs or short legs. We are all at our strongest, most efficient start point when the shoulder blades are directly over the bar. 2 ways to find this. The bottoms up approach is to look from the side and raise your hips until you reach this point. The top down approach is to push your hips back with straight legs from the top. You'll feel your hamstrings tensioning like an archer's bow. You probably won't be able to reach the bar at this point. So once you hit your limit in the hamstrings, bend the knees till you can grab on and you're good to go. Remaining deadlifts and touch and go deadlifts help to reinforce this position. I like to use them as my accessories for 2 to 4 sets of around 6 to 12 reps. You'll build core strength and endurance whilst training your brain to put you into the strongest positions automatically. You now have all the tools you need to find the best position for the bar and your body, but to unlock your deadlift, you need to master one more key thing: the wedge. This brings everything together. Just like a bar jack uses leverage against the floor to lift the weight easily, you need to wedge yourself into position. Use your body as a lever to break the bar off the ground with maximum efficiency. With a light weight, the bar will literally float off the ground as you do this. With heavier weights, the bar might not move, but you'll still feel the total body tension required to generate maximum force. To do this, you need a strong brace. So here's how we do it. First, exhale all the air out of your lungs through pursed lips. You'll feel your abs tense up as you reach a full exhalation. Keep that tension in the abs. Next, take a slow, deep breath through your nose only. You'll feel your midsection expands and become even more tense. Then you'll lock yourself down as if you're about to take a punch, and finally reach your arms down and then pull them slightly behind you to engage your lats. Get down to the bar, which will be placed in its ideal spot over your midfoot with your body in its ideal spot over the bar. Wedge yourself in and push the world away. Congratulations, you've mastered the deadlift.